What's up, Aquarius? This is Jesse with 44 Astro with a general tarot reading for the new moon coming up on December 12th. It's going to be a new moon in Sagittarius at 20 degrees Sagittarius. It's going to be at 6:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's going to be in the 21st mansion of the moon. 21st mansion in the moon is all about understanding that anger is a thing and that endings do happen, essentially. But it's good for traveling and things like that. You can read about it. I'll have the picture up. And the new moon being in that mansion, new moon's about new things. So this could be endings and beginnings for many of us in some way, mainly probably about our philosophies on life, because that's kind of what Sagittarius is all about. So it could be, right there. So your philosophy on life may be changing. For Aquarius ascendant, you got 10th or 11th house. So 10th house would be, you may have a new philosophy about your job or like how you want to make money. 11th house would be your role in society or in your social group. So you may have a different philosophy or idea about how you want to present yourself in your social group or how you want to stand out. And, 10th house would be your work, how you want to make your money or how you want to spend your life working on something. And you have a new philosophy about that going into the new year. This is the moon card you got, Aquarius. You are good enough. This one doesn't like to focus. The green color card does not like to focus. I am working a lot right now, 2 jobs, 6 days a week. Just because of Christmas, trying to make sure I have extra money. So this is going to be a Celtic cross spread. There's no less love going to be put into this. But it's not going to be my normal 20, 30-minute reading. It's going to be like a 10-minute probably. And I'm just going to do a Celtic cross spread instead of the Thoth mode. And it's saying you are good enough, Sagittarius. Or Sagittarius, Aquarius. And you are good enough. We're going to get you this Thoth spread out as soon as we can, Aquarius. Oh, right there. But you are good enough. That's the moon card. Looks like there's some kind of worry here. Could be a relationship reading because it's saying you are good enough, and I see a 2 of Cups there. It says on the bottom, it says you not being able to see what's going on around you. You are good enough. The current situation is worry, focusing on the negative, right? Focus on the spilled cups instead of the good cups. And it's being crossed by moving forward emotionally or a water sign, but most likely it's moving forward, like, trying to stop worrying. But it could just be that there's someone that's going to cheer you up, like a watery sign individual. That could be coming across to try to break you of this worry, because it is crossing it. So it's going to be crossing the disappointment. So or it could just be you doing your best to get through it and work through whatever this disappointment is. Maybe your self-esteem's low right now. Maybe you're thinking that to yourself. There's no reason to think to yourself. You are absolutely good enough. There is no pedestal. No one is better than anyone else. And if no one's better than anyone else, then how could you not be good enough? You know what I mean? That's just my way of rationalizing, lodging it. But think about it. It's the truth. So you're definitely good enough. So I really hope you're not being depressed. You're alive. You have life. Life is amazing. Just having the chance to live a life. Think about that. There's so much energy around us that's just being used for random, mundane things with no consciousness or thought about why it's doing what it's doing. But we get the ability to actually think about what we're doing and how we want to apply that energy. That's a miracle. Even animals can't do that. They're mostly instinctual, right? We can think about it and express it. And every day that you have that is a gift and a chance to experience something amazing. But it's always your choice. Always. Anyway, this is you not wanting to make a decision about something. This is in the near future, Aquarius. And above you, in your conscious world, you feel like someone is taking something from you or being deceitful to you. That's what you're thinking about. It's on the conscious mind. And the unconscious, there's a lot of illusions going on. And I think maybe you're convincing yourself of things that maybe not even happening. Or about yourself specifically. This could just be you sabotaging yourself. Especially if you're being depressed and thinking negative thoughts about yourself and not wanting to see the truth. The truth is that it's a miracle we're here. People are miracles. All life in and of itself, having a physical experience and expression at all is a miracle. As far as I'm concerned, it just blows my mind that it even exists, right? And it's true. And you're part of that. It's amazing. This is your current situation or your situation currently. There's some kind of message coming in. Could be about money. This is in the recent past, but this is a message coming in, and then the next card is like a bunch of money in your environment. So it could be that recently you got a bunch of money. Maybe that's what's made you depressed. It's like you're starting to see what people really are. Now that you have money, they're treating you a whole lot differently, and maybe it's just depressing you. Or maybe money, the aspect of money in general is depressing you. Like you're seeing what it's doing to the world, and you're like, this is terrible. You know, it's definitely, that's the type of philosophy on life. Like I said with the new moon being in Sagittarius, that's philosophy. I mean, the message seems to be about an inheritance or money. Now, it could be that you're really sad and depressed because somebody passed, and then something's coming to you in some way, like an inheritance or something. It could be like your parents or anything like that that passed, or grandparents, and like you're inheriting something major, but it doesn't even matter that you're inheriting it. You're still really sad that you lost them because you loved them a lot, and that's absolutely reasonable, right? But for those of you that are being hard on yourself, don't be hard on yourself. Something great's coming. Like this is like a happy home card and having it all. And like it's coming in soon, quickly. It's coming in very soon. And it may be love. It may be a relationship, because this is the advice. Or it's saying like lean on your significant other if you are a couple, that they're going to be there for you. They're going to help you. Or your loved ones, visiting your loved ones during the holidays, or them visiting you. It's going to help get you through it. And it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And if you're single, you're about to find love. And the outcome is like, look at all my money. Look at all my money. Like, I don't know. I feel like money's in the business here. And this was in the recent past, like you got some kind of big money. I don't know why, but it's for whatever reason you got it. You're not happy though. Maybe you found out that money isn't happiness. I mean, it can definitely help you experience a lot of things in life, and it can definitely help you along the way. But it's not in and of itself. It's not necessarily happiness. That's the truth. It really depends on the disposition of the individual. You know, whether having all that money means anything or not, and whether you can. I suggest that if you're using it for experiences and like good times with other people and being generous, I imagine it's gonna be all good. I mean, it can't be any other way. But you also see the worst in people, like in the pursuit of money. You can, that's what it says. Everybody says all the root of evil, the root of all evil is money. It's not that. It's the love of money that's the root of all evil. The love of money, because the pursuit of it can make people do terrible things. But yeah, Aquarius, it looks like it's gonna be all good. Like it may be that you lost someone and you get an inheritance, but from that loss of love will also be love gain in some form or another. Whether it be giving you resources and making your family life and home life much better, and because that if someone did pass and you receive an inheritance, that's their gift to you, to make your life easier. That's their way of showing you that they really did care about you, And if it's just that you yourself are depressed for some reason, you're beating up on yourself, rely on the loved ones around you. Like there's enough to go around. If you're worried about money, there's enough to go around for sure. Like money is definitely not going to be an issue, and that's going to be reinforced very quickly. There'll be a message or something happen quickly that helps reinforce that to you if you are worried about that. But it looks like it's just self-sabotaging thoughts. You need to work through what it is that you're going through, and you need to feel it, and then you need to acknowledge it. And then over time, as long as you're able to understand the pathology that's leading to and from that, over time you outgrow it, and then it won't have the influence that it once did. Anyway, Aquarius, that's the reading. Please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. I think whatever the situation is, it's going to be all good. Like the outcome is all good. Don't be hard on yourself. You don't have to subscribe, like, or comment if you don't want to. I would be very grateful if you did, but you don't have to. I'm just grateful that you're here. And happy holidays, happy new year, and I hope to see you here again. Thanks, Aquarius.